fans, get ready for a game changer. A brand new app called Behind the O is launching, well, just launched actually this week, giving you exclusive behind the scenes access to their favorite athletes and just in time for game day.
Elise probably already has it on her phone.
I do. Shh.
or she will in the next 15 minutes. Joining us now this morning is co-creator of Behind the O and former Buckeye football star Matt Finkes. Matt, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Of course. So what inspired you to create Behind the O, and how is it different from the social media platforms that fans already use to follow Ohio State athletics?
Yeah, so Behind the O is basically it's an aggregator. So, I mean, instead of searching through Instagram and TikTok and sifting through all of your cat videos and doodle videos and recipe selections, this is just focused on Ohio State athletics. So you can get all of your information, all of the reporting in one spot, as well as getting behind the scenes looks at what student athletes go through on a daily basis. Obviously, with the new NIL era, so much has been made of the NIL and the transfer portal and all these things that kind of have a negative connotation around these student athletes. But these guys are still working hard, especially at a lot of the non-revenue sports, and they dedicate their lives to what they're doing and to being true student athletes, as well as the revenue sports as well. But it kind of gives you a peek behind the scenes of what these guys go through when they travel. For example, like right now, our gymnast, who is our content creator, is over in Spain training with the Spanish national team in Mallorca. So you can kind of see what she's going through on a daily basis, or what the volleyball team does when they travel, or just kind of behind the scenes of how they interact with their families and friends and pets and everything else. So it gives a true sense of what's going on behind the scenes with a lot of these student athletes, and for fans and students as well.
Yeah, you mentioned the app is free and it generates NIL revenue for athletes, which is kind of, something that's a little bit of a buzzword, like you mentioned. So can you explain, though, how simply watching the content helps support the athletes across every Ohio State sport?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and that is our tagline. It's free for fans and NIL for athletes. So there's no subscription, there's no paywall. You can get on and just scroll. And in this new era of NIL, obviously everything has to be market based. There's a clearinghouse, and for student athletes to receive NIL dollars, it has to be market based. And so all of our revenue is generated through Google ads and YouTube ads. So then we can, in turn, contribute that back to these student athletes that are creating the content. And so for fans, just by getting on and scrolling for 5-10 minutes a day and viewing that day's content, you're generating ad revenue that then goes back to the student athletes. So it's all market-based, it's all compliant, and it all goes with the new NIL rules.
I love it.
And you're promising behind-the-scenes moments, game day routines, and personal stories from athletes. What kind of content can fans expect when they download the app on launch day? I know you referenced it already.
Yeah, I mean, and you can go on right now and look. We've had guys out testing it right now, and so you can kind of see, our softball player is showing her training routines. Again, I just told you about Tori, who's over in Spain and traveling with the Spanish national team. Our volleyball player Kamaya they're on an away trip right now, and so kind of giving you a behind the scenes of them traveling. Just those kind of things of just what they're doing in their daily lives that relates to sports. But some of it it's just non-sports related as well, of just what these guys are doing in their daily lives, of making dinner with their friends and hanging out, and just kind of gives you a little bit of behind the scenes as to what these guys go through on a daily basis.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate you being here and talking about it. And you can check out the app. Behind the O is what it's called in the App Store. Matt, thank you so much, and go Bucks.
Yes, go Bucks. Thanks for having me, guys.